Hey, what's up, guys? Just making another video here. I recently came into an issue where I was challenged by the way you name your image files in RPG Maker MZ. All of this also applies to MV if you're an MV user as well. So let's get into it. So here's a sample scene I put together specifically for this little video. I've got my character and then these two sprites of like a snake woman. Lamia is what it's called, I think, in the RPG Maker world. But anyway, that being said, she is basically the exact same sprite. Not basically, it is. It's the exact same sprite that's used for these two events. Also, I used the same sprite for this event here. Let me turn off a plugin real quick that I am not supposed to be using for this video. Where is it? Animated characters. Oh, it is off already. Okay, cool. So basically, I want to just load this up and I want you to let me know what you find different about the sprites. And then I'm going to explain why it's behaving that way. Well, that started quickly. Okay, so we have these two sprites here, right? They're exactly the same sprite sheet, and yet one is maybe like 4 pixels higher than the other. And also additionally, I have this cat sprite and this dog sprite, and you can see clearly that the dog sprite is definitely lower than the cat sprite. And there is a specific reason for that, and I'm gonna show you why it's doing that, and I'm gonna show you how to do that if you want to use that effect and what it's for, and all that. So let's go into my directory. So the first one is called, there's 2 files for the snake woman. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, I spelled it close enough. Okay, so these are exactly the same, except there's one little difference. Let me just increase the size of the view here. One is named exclamation mark slither dice, and one is named just slither dice. So the reason I'm showing you this is because if you use that exclamation mark like this, file named.png, let's make this bigger for you. If your name is like this versus just without the exclamation mark, the character is displayed lower in the screen. Now, I kind of knew this, but the reason why this became significant for me is because I was using this exclamation as a way to organize my files, and I didn't realize that it actually changes the way that RPG Maker interprets the file. So in the actual game, when you look through, all of the files that use this convention, this naming convention, let's go back. You can see it's here, all of these guys. Let me look at the view, make it large. Okay, so all of these guys, they're all doors, tracks, some of them are lights. And what this does is, because a door actually you want it to sit a little bit lower, maybe like 4 pixels lower than maybe you do want a character sprite, it makes sense. Because when the character walks over this sprite, you want him to be inside of the door, not like standing directly outside the door, which is how it would be, or it won't line up with, say, for example, like the bottom of a house. So basically that's just the point of this video. That's all I wanted to talk about. If you put an exclamation mark inside of the name, at the beginning of the name of a file in your character sprite in RPG Maker MV and RPG Maker MZ, the sprite will display lower on the screen, much like the Lamia sprites here. This one's lower, this one's higher. This one has an exclamation mark in the name, and this one does not. That makes it up for this video. That's all I'm going to talk about. I just wanted to get into making another one. Really appreciate everybody coming by and supporting the channel. Been getting a couple more subs. Appreciate that. Need more. If you want to support me, go ahead and grab my game. My stream on Twitch. Maybe not every day now, but it used to be every day. Really looking forward to hearing from you guys. Let me know what you think about this. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.